Order.
Honorable Speaker, I thank you. And I want to take this very early opportunity as I second.
Order, honorable members. Order, honorable Kemei is out of order to picket in the house. Go on, KJ.
Thank you for the protection, Mr. Speaker. And I want to take this very early opportunity as I second to congratulate the very esteemed Budget and Appropriations Committee for banning the midnight oil and being able to deliver this budget policy statement report on time. Honorable Speaker, I shall also take the opportunity to congratulate the very able chairperson of the committee, the honorable member for Kiarie constituency, the honorable Nyoro. Mr. Speaker, as committees were going through the process of budget policy statement, Mr. Speaker.
Order, honorable members. Order, DK. You can wait and congratulate your colleague out there in the garden. Don't disrupt the business of the house. Go on, KJ.
Honorable Speaker, we were able to make very serious observations as we were going through the process of the budget policy statement. And one key issue that we noted, Mr. Speaker, is the fact that even if on paper we agreed that we are working on a zero-based budget regime, we noted that we still have a situation where we are budgeting using traditional and historical allocations, Mr. Speaker, to an extent that there are sectors that end up suffering because traditionally they have not been very big sectors at the expense of the sectors that have always been dominant sectors, the very infrastructure heavy, capital intensive sectors like roads, education, health, and all these are the big sectors. But Mr. Speaker, the big take home for this BPS is the fact that this House has finally found its footing in the process of budget making, that this House is taking the very serious business of budgeting back to where it belongs, which is the floor of this House. Mr. Speaker, over the years, there have been people who have attempted to overtake or usurp the responsibility of budgeting to themselves. And the culprits, Mr. Speaker, are known. The very infamous treasury mandarins have been known to interrupt the budgeting process. But this year, Mr. Speaker, with the process that we have undertaken, we are truly taking our place as the budgeting house. Mr. Speaker, I'd finally like to add this to this point, that with a 4.1 trillion Kenya shilling budget, that we are funding to the tune of 2.9 trillion from the regular revenue, it means then that we are a country that is serious on living within its means. We are not here as Parliament trying to budget in the way that we have seen even some counties trying to budget, where they overproject on the revenues that are not achievable, and they end up underscoring on the performance targets on the budget. So, Mr. Speaker, because the excitement is high, these members have seen the money they have put in for their electricity, for their schools, for the women and the youth in their constituencies. Mr. Speaker, I will not take any more time to dilute the excitement other than to congratulate the very able Member of Parliament from Kiarie, the Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, and his very hard-working committee of the Budget and Appropriation Committee. And Mr. Speaker, I second.
Order, Honorable Sirma, take the nearest seat.